Hi, I'm Kayleen McCabe, and today we're talking about clamps. As you can see, there's a huge variety of clamps. What is displayed here is mostly for woodworking, but clamps can be found in almost every trade because it's so handy. All right, so I'm just going to go through a few of the basic models. With bar clamps, which there are a few varieties on the table, it's great to actually hold things together. This is wonderful if you're doing a glue up and letting things dry and waiting for them to be prepared to sand and finish. C-clamps are very common. You actually tighten them by screwing this upwards so it clamps on whatever you need to do. Now sometimes these C-clamps also adjust a different way. You're going to open and close the mouth of the clamp using this screw and then close it by actually squeezing it shut. Sometimes a clamp like this is great because it has an extra hold. If you want to clamp things together, say at an angle, you're building a picture frame, you can use something called a miter clamp. This is a spring version of it, and it holds the pieces together while the glue dries, or if I want to come in and actually use fasteners, then these pieces won't shift as I'm attaching it. This is the same thing as this one, but this is actually attached to the bench, and so if I need to sand it or maybe do something a little bit more aggressive, this is a great clamp for that. These large bar clamps are fantastic for heavy duty things, or again, similar to this bar clamp, will clamp something very large. In fact, clamps are fantastic for all sorts of odd things. This is a strap clamp, which is great if you're doing something round, maybe something broke and you have to repair it. That's a great option for a strap clamp. And then here's also a vacuum clamp, and it uses air and pulls the piece down onto the table. So now you have a surface you can work all the way around, and it's not going to shift and move. The point is that clamps are very, very handy, and having the right clamp for the right project is going to make you much more successful. Happy building!